Here at weatherweb.net. It's Friday the 8th of January. This is your look ahead video. Thanks again for watching. So busy in the office today, as you can imagine, with the cold weather that's coming up next week, and the risk of some snow as well. But what I wanted to do in today's video, just quickly, is get you up to speed with what we're expecting and try and be realistic in the expectations for next week, because I know that some of the more excitable websites and Twitter and Facebook from the more dubious of tweeters are talking about very cold weather and lots of snow next week and getting very, very excited. Look, we don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be cold, yes, and certainly cold compared to what it has been, but it's a normal snap of chilly wintry weather. It's not even that cold, it's sort of chilly more than anything else. And yeah, there'll be some snow showers around, but I think those perhaps only for 20 or 30% of the country. The rest are generally dry, cold, yes, severe frosts overnight, particularly where there's lying snow, but daytime temperatures, I mean, this is the 7-day forecast from the GFS for Manchester. Notice the downward trend, but still nothing dramatic. We're still kind of meaning around about the 5 or 6 degree mark. Yes, hints are turning colder late next week, but even so, still not overly dramatic on there. So I think it's important to keep this in check at the moment. When we're talking about snow showers, what we need to watch out for are troughs coming in to the flow. Now, let me just zoom in on this picture for you a little bit. There we go. This is the 500 millibar flow. Sorry, this is a surface flow from the GFS model from Weather Online. And the time is in the top left-hand corner, just in here. What I'm going to do is just run through the sequence. And notice how through the course of this weekend, low pressure is across the country. Eventually, it clears away towards the east on Tuesday. That allows this cold air to get in. Now, follow the isobars back, and yes, they're across some very cold air at the moment across Europe here. But originally, the air is starting down here in the warmer Mediterranean. So actually, this circulation is not actually that cold. It's colder than what we've had, and it's chilly for winter, but it's not actually dramatically cold. And in fact, that circulation, if you notice, just gets cut off. So what we actually find is this sort of rotation around the low of air predicted by next Thursday. So although it's cold air trapped within the circulation, it's not coming in from a dramatically cold source. Although you've got to admit that this northerly flow here is going to be feeding in and digging in some colder air down into the central parts of the Atlantic. So, you know, there's cold air trapped within it, but it's not desperately cold. And then the GFS wanting to bring in snow showers with that northerly flow and eventually actually gets it back into a milder southwesterly. Now, we've got to be aware with the GFS because it does tend to want to get back into mild air a little bit too quickly. But this run of the this model at the moment, the dynamics within the model actually aren't that bad, and it does try and get us back into the milder air by Monday the 18th, and that kind of ties in with where our long range forecasts were. So this is what I think you need to be watching out for. Again, let me just zoom in on these maps for you. This is the 500 millibar flow. What I want you to notice, again, time is in the top left-hand corner here. But what I want you to notice on these charts, let's just get it forwards to the colder air coming in. There we go. This is Monday. Just notice the little troughs that develop and spin up with the flow. There's one here. There's actually one here, one here. It's these troughs that are going to give us the clue as to where the heaviest of the snow showers or more persistent are going to be. Here's one look coming through on Thursday. So Thursday flags itself up as being a day when we could find an area of snow showers passing through the country. There's the middle part of the trough, and notice how it passes eastwards or southeastwards as the day progresses. So certainly Thursday looks to be one where we've got to watch for some heavy snow showers, and then we stay with that west and northwesterly flow until the early parts of the following week when we get back into the southwesterly. But it's these individual troughs developing in that cold flow which destabilizes the air, which generates the snow showers. That's what we have to watch out for. Now, yes, there'll be a covering of snow in places. Yes, many areas will see some snow showers. But I think it's really important to stress that we're looking at 20 to 30% of the country most of the time seeing snow showers. 70%, 80% won't see anything. It'll be cold. It'll be frosty overnight. There could be some severe frost where snow lies. But for the majority, daytime temperatures 2 to 4 degrees, Overnight temperatures -1s, -2s. Yeah, we might get a local -5 on a few nights, and in more rural areas, could even get a -10 over snowfields. But it's important to note that it's, as I say, it's a chilly snap rather than a freeze on its way. Okay, there's so much more I want to tell you about with this one, but we'll leave it for now. I'll try and get you up to date through the weekend with things. Don't forget to check out the fast forecast for the details for the next couple of days. You can hear messages coming in everywhere. Phones are ringing off the hook here. So I better go. Leave it at that for now. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WXWeb for all the latest information. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.